A little bit of kimchi juice never hurt anybody. It's Rose and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another mukbang video. Today's video is going to be a cookbang as well because we're gonna cook together and then we're gonna eat together. So we're gonna have a great time. If you guys are unfamiliar, this is another episode of Munching Mondays, which is my mukbang series. Mukbang is an eating show. Munching Mondays is when I do mukbangs on Mondays. So if you enjoy these types of videos, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Because we are cooking, we're gonna get straight to it, folks. Woo! All right, so today I wanted to make some spicy stir fry. So I wanted to make like a noodle, spicy noodle sort of dish, Korean style, just using ingredients that I already have, as I usually do. So in this pan, I'm just going to add a little bit of oil, and I haven't really done this before, so we're winging it as per usual. Again, I'm literally just using ingredients that I have. So I have like a quarter of a red onion that I know I need to use up. I should probably get my face a little bit far back. Don't want to get splashed with oil, you know? Ooh, this might be a dangerous experiment here. Woo, woo, woo. We're also gonna add some minced garlic. I'm gonna just add a big old spoon. It's been a while since I've done a cookbang and mukbang, and I know you guys enjoy these. So make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you guys want more of these, let me know down below if you enjoy these sort of cook with me and eat with me videos. Now I'm gonna add some smoked tofu. So for those of you that don't know what smoked tofu is, it's basically tofu, but it has a smoky flavor. I like to say it's like vegan ham because it kind of has that like ham taste and almost that consistency. It's one of my favorite things ever. So I'm gonna turn that up a little bit. I'm also gonna add about half, I have like about maybe 3 or 4 stalks of green onion here. I'm gonna add about half of, or maybe a little more than half to stir fry with this. Let's add a little bit more oil. Ooh. I have this like oil dispenser thing and it's not working. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I don't need any more oil. Whatever. We just gonna wing it. Okay? I have some cauliflower and some baby bok choy. It's gonna be a pretty healthy recipe as usual. Woo-hoo. Usually when I cook, I do like to cook pretty healthy. When I eat out, it's a bit of a different story. So I'm gonna add a little splash of water. And then I'm gonna close it and let that cook. All right, while that's cooking, I'm gonna prepare my little drink. And last time some of you guys were like, where's the bubbly? Well, here it is, guys. Drinking the bubbly. Still waiting for that sponsorship, guys. If you don't know, bubbly is this carbonated sparkling water magical drink that has no artificial sweeteners, no calories, and all smiles, apparently. Okay. It's so delicious. I'm so addicted to this. Woo! And they won't sponsor me. Woohoo! All right. Okay, I'm gonna let it cook until the cauliflower softens a little bit more. But until then, I'll show you guys the sauces I have in front of me that I'm gonna add into this mixture. So I've got liquid aminos. I ran out of soy sauce. I don't know what's wrong with my life, but I have liquid aminos. It's not my favorite substitute for soy sauce. It definitely has a more kind of dark taste. I don't know how to describe it. But basically liquid aminos is a gluten-free version of soy sauce. But yeah, it's not the best. I actually definitely prefer tamari. I don't know why I lost that word for a second, but this is what I have at the moment, so I'm gonna use that. I'm also going to use some gochugaru, which is Korean red chili pepper flakes. This is what I'm using. And for those of you that don't know, this is like a Korean must-have ingredient for Korean cooking, and it just kind of adds a nice spice and also some nice flavor to your dishes. So I'm gonna use some of that. I also have a little mirin here, which is a Japanese sweet cooking seasoning. So I just randomly add this into random dishes and it kind of gives it a nice flavor, so that's good. And then I also have sesame oil, of course. This is toasted sesame oil from Korea, also known as 참기름. And if I need, I have some like, you know, leftover kimchi juice that I could stick into this, okay, in case there's no flavor. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Guys, can you even see me up in there? Okay, I'm lost. Hi. Whew, this is all very exciting. So the tofu has nicely like browned on one side. It looks like cauliflower softened a little bit. And yeah, it looks pretty good. So now, let's try to add in some flavor. So let's start with some gochugaru. We're gonna actually add in, I don't know, like 1 tablespoon and maybe a half, because I want this to be like a spicy dish. You know what I'm saying? We're also gonna add in, I don't know, maybe about a tablespoon of the liquid aminos. You can always adjust flavors later, you know? Maybe about 1 tablespoon of mirin. And we're gonna add the toasted sesame oil later. Alright, I think now it's time to add the noodles. So I already have noodles that I've cooked up. I saved some of the water, the starch water. And we're just gonna throw that in and mix this. Oh my god. How does that look, guys? Does it need more spice? I don't know how spicy I want it, but I feel like it's not red enough. Adding a little bit more water. And I am going to add just a little bit more spice. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Can y'all see that? That looks legit, yo. So the noodles I used, I think, are Korean, like, jjambbong noodles. You can use any sort of noodles, honestly. And now, you guys, for the best part, we're gonna add in maybe about a teaspoon or so of 참기름, which is sesame oil. That makes everything taste delicious, guys. You know, I was actually gonna order some food today for my mukbang, but I'm glad I decided to cook, because look how easy that was. That was so simple. I don't know if I need to add more flavor, but let me try it first. Ooh, this looks good, guys. Doesn't it look? My gosh, let me do a little thumbnail situation. All right, so let's try this and see if we need to add anything more. Yep, I need more stuff. What am I missing? Add a little bit more mirin. Turn the heat back on. Maybe even a little bit more liquid aminos. And maybe a little bit of kimchi juice. A little bit of kimchi juice never hurt anybody. Gives so much flavor. Oh my gosh. Does this look good, or is it just me? Okay. So I'm going to officially dig in. I wish I had mushrooms for this, but I had to make do with what I have. So first, official bite. My God. That's so good. And you know what I forgot? Green onion. Guys, that little extra bit of seasoning made all the difference. So when you cook, if something tastes bland, just add more stuff. It's that simple, you know? Oh my God. Cauliflower. I have here on the side pickled radish. that I thought would go well. So this kind of reminds me of this Korean soup that we have. It's like a kind of like a noodle seafood soup. This is kind of what I was inspired by. It's called jjambbong, and it's sold in like Korean Chinese restaurants. Chinese restaurants in Korea sell this kind of soup, and it's basically like a spicy seafood soup with noodles. And I kind of wanted to make a stir-fried version of that, and it kind of does taste a bit like it. I mean, I wasn't like following a recipe to try to actually make it taste like it, but it kind of has that taste. And I think I want to make a vegan version of that. I want to try Mommy Tang's vegan version of that soup. She did a video a while ago where she made that soup but vegan, and I want to try it. Guys, bok choy is life. For those of you that don't know, pickled radish, this stuff, it's kind of like Korean version of pickles. It just kind of makes food taste better. I don't know how to describe it. Like when you eat something like this, it creates like a refreshing taste in your mouth. It kind of refreshes your palate. What is it about bok choy? Bok choy is quickly becoming my phone be going crazy. Bok choy is quickly becoming my favorite vegetable. Whoops. Guys, people always ask me to do a video. What be that sound? What be that sound? Oh, that's my fridge. Sorry guys, I guess I left the fridge door open. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, bok choy is quickly becoming... No, that's not what I was saying. Is that what I was saying? Oh, anyway. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, bok choy is delicious. Oh, no. I remember what I was talking about. Oh, this woman, the old woman brain is coming to me. Okay, the chopsticks. People ask me to do a video on how to properly use chopsticks. And let me tell you guys, apparently I don't use chopsticks properly. My mom always gives me crap about this. She says I don't use chopsticks properly. I think you're supposed to... Oh my, I don't even know how you're supposed... I think you're supposed to use it like this, but I just kind of use it weirdly. So I'm not very good at chopsticks because of this. So that's why I can't do a video on how to use chopsticks properly, because I don't even know how to do it properly. I just know how to do it. I mean, it's good enough. Sometimes I drop food. Sometimes I don't. This is so yum. I want to talk to you guys today about a movie I watched yesterday, and I think it's probably my new favorite movie. It's kind of like, I feel like it's almost my new favorite movie. I don't know. So the movie that I watched yesterday is called Parasite, and it's actually a Korean film. It's by a very famous director. His name is Bong Joon-ho, and this guy's the same guy that directed Okja, which came out I think last year or 2 years ago. or maybe it was longer than that, I'm not sure, but it's that film. It's on Netflix, I believe, still, and it's a film about this like super pig that anyway, you have to watch it, okay? I highly suggest you watch Okja, but I also highly suggest that you watch this movie called Parasite. I can't even describe to you how it is because I don't want to ruin it for you. I feel like you guys need to go see it. The same director also directed Snowpiercer, which is another really great film, and what I love about this director is that he always, how do I say? He always does like a social commentary without actually doing a social commentary when he does these movies, if that makes sense. It is obvious what he's trying to do, but also not obvious, if that makes sense. And he mixes in like humor and thriller and all kinds of different genres into one. So Parasite was probably, I think now it's like my favorite film that he made, although Okja is like up there. Anyways, he's probably like one of the most famous directors in the world, to be honest. And I tried to watch this movie during the film festival that was here in Calgary, during the International Film Festival. And this movie was part of the lineup, but it was sold out before all the tickets. It was sold out basically like almost right away as soon as the tickets were released. I believe it won the Cannes Film Festival. Cauliflower. He also made a film called The Host, which I think was like his first kind of like really popular film like internationally. Again, his films are so amazing. It's so hard to explain this film, so you just have to go and watch it. It won lots of awards. They even have like Oscar buzz. I don't even watch Oscars, but they think that this film might win like best international film or something like that. I think this film is now the third highest grossing film in Korea. Domestic film. Third highest grossing domestic film in Korea at this point, I believe. And it is incredible. I want to watch it again. I can't stop thinking about it. See, I'm so bad with chopsticks. They just fall. Anyway, I went into the film absolutely knowing nothing about the film other than the fact that it was by that director and that it had really good reviews. I'd never watched a trailer, and I highly suggest do not watch the trailer before you go in to this movie, because I just think you should just go in there completely blinded. I know it's tempting, but honestly, I love going into movies without watching any of the trailer, without hearing much about it. And if you haven't seen Okja or Snowpiercer, I highly suggest watching those as well, especially Okja. There really is something about Korean cinema that I really like. I don't really know what it is. I haven't seen that many Korean movies recently, but there's something about the way they evoke emotion. There must be a reason why Korean dramas are so popular, you know what I mean? Like, there's something that Koreans do that just like evokes emotion in all different aspects. Let me know down below if you have watched Parasite, or if you do end up watching it, come back to this video and comment down below what you thought. I would love to know, but genuinely I feel like there's no way that someone would dislike this film. It's like an artistic masterpiece. Look, I got wooden spoons. Got them off Amazon. Specifically for this mukbang videos. Also, if any of you guys enjoy international cinema, tell me what are some of your favorite international movies. By international, I mean anything outside of like US or Hollywood. Also, forgive me for being a grandma, but I was trying to figure out a way that I can buy the movie Parasite. Obviously, I don't think I can buy it now because it's still in theaters and stuff. But if I were to want to buy it, how do I buy a movie now? I'm part of the VHS and the DVD generation. I don't know how to buy movies. Do I have to stream it? Now it's literally like, if it's not on Netflix or Amazon Prime, I probably won't watch it. Can we also talk about how complicated televisions are nowadays? Okay. I don't understand televisions. I honestly do not know how to work televisions nowadays. I don't even know how to work this TV that I have. I have 2 remote controls, and one of them seems to turn it on, and one of them seems to turn on the the Netflix, I don't know. It seems that we have complicated this technology. Or maybe I am just getting old and I'm outgrowing the technology. I don't know. Not outgrowing. Is that the right term? Like, I'm getting too old for this technology. Alright everyone, so that is pretty much it for my mukbang slash cook with me video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you try out this delicious recipe. Well, it's not really a recipe, but it's kind of a recipe. I hope you try this out, and I hope this inspired you to go and just cook something random. You really don't have to use recipes. You can just whip something up, and after a while you just get used to using different kinds of sauces and figuring out what works best in what. So that's kind of how I cook. Whatever you just saw me doing here, that's just kind of how I cook generally. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss videos in the future. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!